brand new monthly segment that we'll be bringing you here at the RNJ Morning Program, involving our great friends and just amazing folks at Spirit Healing and Wellness. And maybe you remember Lynn Pridmore from some previous visits here at the RNJ Morning Program. Well, I'm excited to say that Lynn will be joining us for a monthly segment. We'll talk about some different things, different aspects of holistic health, and a bunch of other things that she'll be bringing to the program on a monthly basis. And I'm excited to announce this today. Good morning. How you doing?
Good morning, Bert. Thank you. I'm so grateful to be here.
Thank you for being here. I don't know if this energy in the room is the bright sunshine or what you're bringing to the program today, because I had the privilege of meeting you through the Mount Olive Regional Chamber of Commerce and also our work as ambassadors for Atlantic Health System, too.
Yes.
So, and what you do, I think, is really amazing. And I think with the Heart Month that we've got going on now, is a good place for us to kind of jump in and talk about some things. Someone listening today, through your work, what do you want them to know about maintaining heart health and good, healthy heart lifestyles? What sort of information would you give folks?
Thank you. I appreciate that, Bert. This is my passion. I'm a holistic health practitioner, a wellness educator. I also do integrative coaching, which bridges the conscious and the unconscious mind. So with this being Heart Health Month as well as Cancer Prevention Month, figured we would discuss both of those today.
Sure.
I'm very blessed and grateful. I've been teaching to Atlantic Health for almost 4 years now, to their patients as well as to the nurses at Hackettstown Medical Center and Newton Medical Center, helping to get the information out there about holistic health. Holistic health brings in the mind, body, and spirit. It's really a lot of Eastern medicine, which is about we are physical, but we are definitely mental and emotional as well. And they are interrelated. We do not live separately. They are all together within us. So we have found that research finds that holistic healing, there's evidence-based practices that really help to open up the body, open up the mind so that the person can live more healthfully and fully. And it goes along with Western medicine. So a lot of things that we can do when a diagnosis comes along, whether it's something with the heart or something with cancer, with whatever it is, there's a lot that goes along with it. There's the questioning of the physicality, there's the social, there's the mental, and there's emotional. And Eastern medicine really focuses on energy, the energy running through the body. And I like to explain energy like water in a hose. If a garden hose is laid out flat and you press the nozzle, the water is going to come out of it if the water is turned on at the source. If there's a kink in the hose, the water is there, but it has difficulty getting to the other side because of that kink. And we have in our bodies, according to Eastern medicine, we have something called meridians, these channels of energy. If anybody has ever experienced acupuncture, that's where the acupuncturist would be inserting needles. And with Eastern medicine, with a lot of the modalities that I offer, we have the ability to enhance the energy of the body just with our hands. So similar to the energy, the garden hose with the water with the kink in it, our meridians, the energy lines within our body, get congested through our lifestyles, through environment, through genetics, through our thoughts, through emotions. And when we are able to follow the flow, just like the garden hose, if there are several kinks in the garden hose, we unkink one and we unkink another, and then the water flows freely. That's what we do with these Eastern medicine practices. And it doesn't have to be hands-on like Jinshin Jitsu or Reiki. It can be meditation. It can be mindfulness, Qigong, all these different modalities that help to open up the energy in the body. And although we have 78 organs in the body, we mainly work with 12 with Eastern medicine because every function of the body can be rooted back to one of these 12. Like the liver alone has more than 500 functions, which blows me away. It's just incredible. So there are many things that we can do to support our health and wellness, and one of them is building our immunity. One is making sure that we are healthy, that we remain healthy, no matter where we are in life. Even if we have been diagnosed with a disease, which is really only, you look at the word disease and it's dis-ease, a lack of ease, a lack of flow of that energy in the body, and it gets congested. So there's an awful lot that we can do to relax the body and the mind so that we can be more at ease, right? I believe that a relaxed mind creates a relaxed body, and a relaxed body and mind has a greater ability to heal and to stay healthy. So the more that we're able to remain in that relaxed state, the healthier that we are able to be.
Yeah, no question. And maybe just some simple things, Lynn, that you could share. It's cold weather. We had a bad storm. People are stressed out. You know, it's still dark most of the day. There's still the stresses that people have. Everyday life just kind of wears this down sometimes. Maybe someone listening now, maybe a busy parent or grandparent, just having some difficulty dealing with stress. Just a couple simple things that you could give them this morning that they can kind of take along and maybe implement right away?
Absolutely. Absolutely. One of my favorites, one of my main modalities that I work with is called Jinshin Jitsu. And we have an integrative wellness practice at Morristown Medical Center. And so we hold these different parts of the body. We have 26 safety energy locks, they're called, on the body, kind of like acupressure points. One thing that we can do that quietly regenerates the body and mind, and I know it sounds crazy, and I wish this were more socially acceptable, but if we sit on our hands, right? If you're sitting down, if you just place your hands under, I like to call them our lower cheekbones.
So it's the palm up or palm down?
Whatever is most comfortable.
Okay.
Great question, Bert. And with all of this, it's whatever is most comfortable for the individual.
Okay.
For me, it's more comfortable to have my palms up.
Okay.
So we have something called sit bones. If you roll around with your hands underneath your lower cheekbones, you will feel, they feel like rocks. They're hard. And this is fabulous for, it regenerates the entire body and mind. It also shoots energy up to the brain, because very often when we're tired, we need mental clarity.
Sure.
That's a big piece of it. This regenerates the entire body. So just sitting on your hands, feeling those rocks that are sit bones, and just breathing deeply. You know, our heartbeat, the rate of our heartbeat, determines it has a great amount to do with our levels of stress.
Oh, I believe that.
Right?
Yeah.
And how the body functions. If the body's receiving the signal that there's a fast heartbeat, a quickened heartbeat, it interprets it as stress. Right? Whether it is a true stressful situation, saving somebody from underneath the car.
Oh, sure.
Or running, right? Exercise. And the body perceives that as stress because it requires extra energy, extra time, extra flow of blood and oxygen and everything. So if we're able to just slow our heart rate down, many people, and this has an awful lot to do with heart health, many people only breathe into their throat. Some people breathe into their upper chest. Many don't even breathe into the heart. And ideally, we want to breathe into our diaphragm. If we can breathe into our abdominal area, we take all that pressure off of the heart. And our heart, oh, dear Lord, it does so much, right?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I mean, and so whether it's a physical condition like, a cardiovascular condition, and whether it's high blood pressure, whether it's cholesterol, whether it's a heart attack, or going back to Eastern medicine, physically, mentally, emotionally, emotions are stored in the heart, and, life is filled with all sorts of experiences. Some are magnificent, but some can be a little painful.
Yeah.
Heartache,
There's
right?
a lot of emotions in this world. You're right.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when we can breathe lower, it takes the pressure off of the heart. And then we have the ability to go through our day with more clarity and being more in control. Yeah.
So very simple things, a simple sitting exercise that you gave us, and just, breathing with a purpose, and it's amazing. You do it for just a few seconds and right away you feel better. Exactly. I've noticed that. You've given me a couple things to try, and it's really worked well for me too. So really good information. Lynn Pridmore is here, Spirit Healing and Wellness. There's so many different things that you do and you offer, so that's why I'm looking forward to having you here every month, because you do so many different things. Atlantic Health System, Rutgers University, KPMG, just some of the big groups and organizations that you've worked with and you've helped people, just to talk a little bit more about what you're doing. So thank you for being here today, and we'll cover things as we kind of go through. I would suggest and tell people follow you on YouTube, because you do these really great videos that I subscribe, and I can't wait to see those get published when you do those. I would encourage people to follow you on YouTube, but if someone maybe wants to contact you for some more in-depth talks and some more in-depth information, how do they do that?
I appreciate that. My website is Spirit Healing and Wellness, so they can reach out to Lynn, Lynn, Lynn at Spirit Healing and Wellness. And just one more tip about heart health.
Yeah, sure.
These 12 organs that we're talking about in the body, they can all be accessed through the fingers. We have 10 fingers and 2 palms. The pinky is the finger that is associated with the heart. So taking your right hand and gently wrapping it around your left finger and holding it for about 5 minutes at a time throughout the day can greatly assist the energy of the heart, help to clear it and cleanse it, and also hold the other. Then take the left and hold the right. And one last tip is that if anybody is ever experiencing a heart attack, you're going to call 911 right away. But if you're experiencing this, or another person, you place their pinkies or your pinkies in your mouth and you clamp down with your teeth on the tip of the pinky.
Wow.
Clamping down sends that signal to the heart, and it's almost like a defibrillator to the heart where it jolts it. So you obviously call 911, but in that meantime, you clamp down on those pinkies.
Interesting. I've never heard that. Very good. Lynn Pridmore, thank you for being here today. We'll have you back again in March and talk about some different things going forward, but Spirit Healing and Wellness, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you, Bert.